And hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back here as we continue our Let's Play Stellaris with Star Trek New Horizons mod. We just liberated Sigma Tama. Of course, the Sumerians, they lost their homeworld to the Orions a while back, so that has finally been liberated, and they are now a vassal under us. In fact, they want to migrate to our world, so we're going to say yes to that. So we're going to send the Enterprise fleet back home to get refitted, get repaired. So I think one or two of these ships don't have crew quarters, so they're not repairing by themselves. We should have some transport fleets that I gotta make sure we take out of their territory as well. So where's our Enterprise fleet? Down here. Okay. So we want to make sure everybody joins up with them. I want to make sure we are following the Enterprise fleet. There we go. Alright, the Vadawar have declared war on the Devore. Okay. Vadawar are top of the pack right now. They're fairly far away from us, so they're not a huge concern, but they might be. Now, I did notice the Suliban. They did declare war on the Celestial League? The Klingons? Is that right? That's the Gorn. Yeah, that's what she said. They're fighting the Nausicaans right now, and they're winning, and they're also fighting the Celestial Accord. Okay. Because I was thinking about taking on the Klingons for a while, because they are one of the larger, not-so-nice powers right now. Who doesn't like us? Let's sort by that. Borg don't. The Orions, who we just took out. The Romulans, I mean, I could continue to weaken. Their fleet power is pathetic right now. The Herc, who are fairly far away from us. Yeah, they're not an issue to us right now. Okay. Tholians don't like us. They're rivals with a bunch of people. They have a defensive pact with the Ferengi, though. So I don't really want to stir anything up with them. Those guys don't like us. The Shellyak don't. They have a protectorate that I could possibly liberate. They're also allies with the Breen. The Breen don't like us. They have a defense pact with a whole bunch of people. Might go with the Shellyak. Let's take a look at the equivalent power. Who's near the top? The Klingons, I'd like to weaken them, though, at some point. I want us to be like the big power in the Alpha Quadrant, if we could. So they have a defense pact with the Flaxians. How strong are the Flaxians? I don't think they're super strong. Flaxians are inferior, so it would be us versus the Klingons, basically, with a few Flaxians. Okay. Relative power. Do we know if we have a stronger fleet? Fleet power is inferior. Now might be the time to strike. Plus our admiral's getting old, and I want to make the best use of them right now while I can. Well, let's let these guys get healed up. Where are they? They're down here. So there's a spaceport here. Okay. Repairs are complete. We're pulling in 44 energy a month because our fleet's not moving. Can I consolidate this at all? I don't think I can. Research is done. New an alien visitor center. Food plus 10% across the board. Yeah, let's... Diplomatic influence goes down. I kind of like the idea of that. Let's do that. Okay, 21 months for better thrusters. 76 months for just a base research speed upgrade. Klingons have made peace with the Nausicaans. Okay. Kind of wish they remained at war for another little bit, especially if I'm going to step in there. Well, there's no time like the present, I guess. All right. Can we do a war of liberation? They have the Combine of Akamar and the Flaxians. Okay. So I can liberate the Combine of Akamar. And I can't humiliate them because that will put us over our war score. I can liberate some other planets, though. Or at least one other. Maybe two. You and you? 102. No, that's a little bit too much. 76, 21 to 24. 98. There we go. Alright, let's confirm that. We're going to say yes to that. And this is going to be probably one of the more interesting wars. We have a lot of allies. Alright, declared war. Okay, and they want to liberate a bunch of stuff from us. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... whole bunch of people, actually. Versus 3, okay. Alright, so this is our first time going against the Klingons, so this will be interesting. So we're losing 25 energy a month, so we got to keep that in mind. Of course, we are losing 8 because we are colonizing. Who died? T-Pain died? Governor of Earth, okay. So we need a new person there. You're good for leadership gain. Okay. Let's clear this, clear this. Alright. And energy credits. I could max this out. In fact, let's do this because we're going to need to make sure that we can sustain ourselves during the war here. How's our construction ship doing, by the way? I did send them on like a whole bunch of tasks like 2 episodes back, and looks like they're still working on that. Okay. So they're going to be busy for a while. The Gorn also have a nice chunk of space too, which also worries me. The Orions have built back up to a 2.4K fleet. That's kind of surprising, actually. Are they still fighting the Orions? It's not good. Because I did fight the Orions, so they would back off from this group of Temerians, but seems like they haven't. You guys don't want to, like... I mean, if you joined a coalition, we could help you, but I think you value your independence a little bit too much there. You're a member of the Celestial League. You're fighting the Siliban. Okay. Alright. Trade deal, energy credits, which we don't need because we're fairly close to the max right now. Okay. We are well over our naval capacity. And I almost feel like I should build maybe a few more ships. Because we are probably going to lose some in this exchange that's coming up. I'm guessing. Now, I did say that about, like, our last war. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to lose some ships, so I better build some more stuff. But that's how we ended up in the situation that we're in right now. Okay, so this place is colonized. So the first thing I need to do is build a spaceport here. Alright, and we need you working the energy credit mines. The lithium refinery. If capacity goes up. Do we actually have any spare dilithium? We do. Happiness will go down on the planet, though. So we're just going to do a power plant for now. Alright, so let's see what we encounter in terms of Klingon strength. We may have to run and help one of our allies' fleets here very shortly. Okay. France is held. France is now at 80, pushing 80, still leading troops into battle. Kind of a badass granny. Trade deal, minerals and energy credits for Galicites. Kind of want to take that. I don't need that many energy credits. And again, I don't need that many energy credits. Again, I don't need that many energy credits. I think we're good for now. Alright, so we haven't seen the Klingon fleet yet. So I'm curious to see what they have. Maybe they're up here. It's a 5.1k fleet. Yeah. I don't know if I can trust my allies to stay like in a single clump of death well enough to actually fight something that large. Like 5k doesn't seem that much right now, especially since we're pushing 15k, but to my allies that might be overwhelming to them, so I'll have to see. So where are they? They're in that system. That was a short war. Okay. 2261 right now as well. The years are pushing on. We do have a whole bunch of separate transport fleets that I gotta kind of consolidate into a ball of death again. So they're moving up to this system. If my allies could actually engage them, which I think they're doing, that would be fine. That would hold them here until I can kind of run in from behind. Surprise them from behind. They seem to be jumping out again, though. Because they saw me coming, I suppose. They're going to that system. We're going to that system. I think we're good. I think we're good. We have 2% for war score. We're doing great. So how long before we jump out here? You're going to that system. That's the wrong spot. Did they move back there? Or are they doing the thing again where they're just kind of jumping from place to place to place? Hopefully we can catch them. That's kind of the big thing. So we're losing 13 energy credits. We should be jumping in here. No, they jumped out again. They have like really, really quick jumping technology or warping technology. There's a tiny Phylaxian fleet here. But that's not who we want. We want their main fleet here. Oh, there's Kittimer. Why is that familiar? Was Kittimer the system where Worf's parents were killed? I can't remember. Seems to be in about the right space. Minerals? Yes, I will say yes to minerals. Kittimer Outpost? I think that's where they discovered Worf. I could be completely wrong about that. But Kittimer seems to stick in my brain at the spot where Worf was kind of discovered and then taken in by the Federation and then raised by humans. I may be wrong, though. So we're still trying to catch up to their main fleet. Still 2% for war score. I may have to send some of my transport troops back here to take planets. How strong are the Klingons? Probably fairly strong. They do have 2.92. They are a large and aggressive species. So we'll grab... See, we'll grab you and you. And we'll get you to follow you. Okay. So they should actually jump back there. That will give us one planet anyway. So we're still trying to catch up. And one of their planets is losing? No, they're rebuilding their fortifications, but they had lost fortifications for some reason. Let's unpause the game. Okay, so there's those two transport fleets heading back up there, which is good. There is a Gorn fleet, a neutral Gorn fleet. Are they attacking? They are. That is interesting. So the Klingons were already engaged with someone else. Yeah, there's some sort of Sulaban thing, right? So we did pick a good time to attack them because they're already kind of invested in other things. Alright. I don't really want the Gorn to take any more territory, though. They're getting fairly large. Oh well. So it looks like the Gorn dropped out, so they have maybe about 10k for fleet size. So they have... Do they have an admiral? They don't seem to. Alright, I want to slow this down. Alright, so... Do you have an admiral for the other fleets? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there we go. Right, so we don't want it that slow. So yeah, I think we'll probably lose a few ships in this exchange. Because this is one of the more... I mean, we do still overwhelm them, but this is kind of one of the closer. How we doing with getting the Cardassians in? Seems to be going smoothly, okay. Getting rid of a cruiser. Looks like we're about to lose a cruiser. We haven't lost anything yet. We're probably going to lose some stuff. We could probably afford to lose some stuff because we are spending a whole bunch. Actually, we're spending even more now. Okay. Alright. Lots of phaser fire. That's about all I can tell you. Yeah, we have lost something. Seems like we've just built a cruiser back on Earth, and we just lost one in this war as well. Okay. So... where's their main fleet? It's 460 there. Is that all they have left? We couldn't have tore through them that quickly, can we? Maybe we did.
Spatial rift detected.
Now we're taking out their transport fleets, which is good. They have a whole bunch of transport fleets, actually, so it's going to slow down any future invasions, if they're planning any. Energy credits, we don't really need. Okay. And minerals we do need, so we will trade with you. So do these guys have their spaceport done? Okay, so we want to do some upgrades there, and we're also going to want to build one of these reactors. That's going to help us with our power needs.
Spatial rift detected.
All right, so I think we pretty much took out the Klingon fleet. It looks like the Gorn have already invaded there, so we can't do that one. Okay. Also, our allies were up in this system. And we do have some Marines ready to go. So we'll land them there. I actually might need to build some more because, I mean, the Klingons have a lot of worlds, so... Let's see, what do we have here? Parametallic armor, spatial torpedo. Let's get this spatial torpedo thing done. It's been kind of sticking in our research list for a while, and I don't know, maybe we have to research it to move on to bigger and better weapons. This might be an interesting fight, actually. I think we're okay, though. We seem to be going through their red circles faster than they're going through ours. 3.07 versus 2.67, so yeah, they are stronger. But we're starting to chew through their garrisons. Somebody closed their border to us. The Romulans. I'll live, I think. So yeah, we went down to 13k for fleet strength. Okay. Alright, so you guys need to continue to follow this fleet. Okay. And where are we? We're down here. Haley. Alright, so just want to make sure everybody's in one pile again. And we are going to land you guys here. And I'm actually going to start building some more troops. We want Vulcans. We want Vulcans. Okay. Alright, so we'll do this invasion, see how this goes for us. Should go okay. They only have 4 garrisons there, so should be a quick fight. There we go. Alright. Let's move on to the next. So we want you to follow you. And we want this fleet to... yeah, let's go to the Klingon homeworld. Because why not? We'll be a little bit saucy. Back up to minus 25 for energy credits. How's our planetary surfaces? It's been a while since I looked at this, so okay, a whole bunch of upgrades can happen here. Let's do those. Raider Prime, you're good. Raider and Eradicator in the same system. I gotta start looking again at maybe what I can pawn off to Sectorhood. So these places are getting fairly built up. How's the habitability here? 85. Could be a little bit better. Let's do Frontier Clinic. 70 Virgins. We're waiting for that to come online. Might as well clear one of these tiles. Alpha Centauri's filled out. Eradicate's filled out. Okay. Alright. So, the Klingon homeworld. I guess we can expect a big fight here. There's all their transport fleets. That we're just kind of shooting out of the sky fairly dishonorably. I think the Klingons going to be pleased about this. Because they're pretty much defenseless ships. It's not very sporting, it's not very warrior-like having us do that. Okay, let's pump things up to fastest while we go to try to take Praxis. Okay. Oh, there's the Flaxian fleet up there. Okay. Is this system ready to get invaded yet? No. Okay, so we're just kind of jumping in there. Some more transport fleets down there. So we got to take out their spaceports. And of course that should be a victory for us. Yeah, we're burning through that pretty quickly. Got a couple of replacement ships on the way. That's good. Military ships costing us 30% extra because we are over our naval capacity by a lot. Alright, let's start bombarding here. What do you got for us? You got minerals? I will say yes to your minerals. How are we doing with our spaceport upgrades here? Seems to be going okay. Okay. Alright. And they do have like a full slate of troops waiting to defend their homeworld. Can't say I blame them for that. How are things back up in this system? Kavat 1.
Station complete.
Research complete.
Yeah, they're still working on the defenses there. Space Torpedo 2, okay, so that's done. Hopefully out of the way. Let's see, we could do an industrial lab. That's going to help us with our overall research. And speaking of, 34 months, 33, and 45. So a few years before anything happens. Okay. How's the system doing again? We're at 38% for war score now. Oh, you guys need to, like, get back to bombarding. You not bombarding is going to make this a lot longer process than it needs to be. Okay, so QVAT 1. What do they have for armies? They have a few. Hopefully the Marines we have on hand here are enough. They did have like a whole bunch of transport fleets. It's kind of surprising, actually. Fairly big and aggressive empire, though. Okay, so they have 3.07 versus 2.6. They're mostly garrisons, though, who are weaker. So we should be okay. Game saved in 2263. It's been like, what, 200 years since we started the game? Okay. How are things in this system? Alright, so we're ready now? Are we ready? We are ready. Are you all ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. Let's land our armies there. Start that invasion. And we have a trade deal, minerals, star charts. I'm good for that. And this invasion should be over with fairly quickly. Yes. Okay, and that used up all the Marines. Okay, 44% for war score now. And how's our invasion going here? It's going good. We outnumber them by quite a lot, so it should go fairly quick. There we go, 50% now for war score. And with that, I'm going to end things out there for now. Hey, if you like what you see, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have yourself a great day.